because like it just didn't fit up on there. So let's restart it. So we're starting with our line of action. We're going to bring out this pencil. Let's do it again, over again. Let's do it a little bit smaller today. A little bit smaller. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7.5. That's how it should have been. This okay, so that's actually where I messed up. I haven't drawn a humanoid character in a while, so I'm a little rusty. Or I guess not rusty, but just a little not as on the dot. So since we did do a three-quarter pose, it does the angle of this perspective line right here actually gets pushed a little bit. So I didn't put that into account. Okay, let's begin again. Let's see if we can make up for lost time here. So we're going to start with our 3 movable masses. We're starting with our torso. We're drawing a female character. 1, 2, 3, 4 is at the end of the pelvis. I'm going to split that in half. We're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.5. 5.5 is actually the end of the kneecap. There we go. See how it fits in that page? And that's the thing, is this, it was how we got this proportion grid is generally the head though. That's how I got that one. But I think we're making up for lost time now. And I've been noticing now when I talk, I'm actually drawing slower but maybe it's good that we're talking. Now the arms are definitely take quite a bit of time. So now we got some landmarks over here. This is the major one right here, the end of the kneecap. Another weird landmark actually is the end of the breast. Generally, most I guess depending on how old, because sometimes they do sag and stuff. It's kind of funny to think about, but just because skin as it gets older begins to become more elastic. But generally, another one would be the end of the pectoralis muscle, which if you're a woman, it actually is at the 2 head mark right there. And not always is it the case like that, but roughly it is a general landmark to think about. And that's just in just a human anatomy. Human anatomy. Let's see here. I think how we're gonna. Should we have a shield on this side? The arms take quite a bit of time because there's so many variables with the arms, like how many positions you can put everything in and all sorts of stuff like that. Let's see here. How are we gonna do this? Let's actually have her like holding the sword and her looking at the book, and maybe there'll be a bike right here. Yeah. Okay, so we're drawing the deltoid. The deltoid's actually, there's 3 parts of the deltoid. There's the front delt, the side delt, and there's actually a back delt. Now what's really interesting is if you look at the back muscles of both a male and a female, there's so many muscles that weave in and out of one another. And many times if you have back pain, a lot of people think when you have back pain, you think, oh, I have a herniated disc or something in my spine, right? many times it's actually weak muscles, because if you have a muscle that is more worked out, growing more than a weaker muscle, sometimes the tissues get pulled like this in the back. So sometimes, many times, actually, when you have back pain, it's actually muscle imbalances. That's what I've learned. I don't know. I guess not always is it like that, but it is like that sometimes. So now we're going to draw the bicep. Forearm muscle and hand. I don't want to draw like an arm like this. Maybe with their arm like this, and maybe there'll be like a shield right here, And so the other thing is there's these radii, radius. So see how you can take like the end of this elbow right here? You can actually take the end of the elbow, and if we think about this as a giant circle, we can actually figure out, okay, well, we carve it over there, boom, we found the end of that one, and that's generally where roughly where the elbow would be. Now the crazy thing is there's actually some crazy mathematical thing. You can actually figure all this stuff mathematically out, especially if you get into like perspective drawing and stuff like that. This is not really like that. Now we are doing a little bit of math, just very, very vague math. I mean, honestly, the math that we're doing is basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7.5, and then we build everything up from a 7.5 grid. Like not too crazy. So we're drawing a hand, and then there's going to be like a shield, like a right, yeah, because we need the armor. We need the armor of God. So how are we going to do this? Like a shield like this, like catching arrows or something. Put a cross right there to honor the Lord. I guess the bicycle will be right up in here. Now, I don't know. So this is actually a big one, right? We can have this person looking, if we think about this as a square, right? We can have, well, I guess you also have to think about the neck muscle right there, but this square, this sphere can be in and out. She could be looking that way, she could be looking this way, this way, this way, this way, all sorts of different directions. But I think since she's getting shot by these arrows and stuff like that, maybe she should be looking forward like that. Is that how we should do it? Or should she be looking this way, like reading the Bible? Yeah, I think maybe that's how she should be, right? Okay, I think we're ready for our next layer. We're ready for our next layer. Now this next layer is very, very important, but hopefully we can get into it. Oh my goodness, so it's been 4 hours. Oh my goodness, I gotta speed this up. We gotta speed this up, ladies and gentlemen. But generally, these characters generally take longer for me to draw, honestly, so. Okay, so with this piece of paper that we have right here, you may hear me going like this. Okay, sweet. Man, I don't know why I just got disconnected like right there. I apologize on that. Oops. Maybe it's because I'm watching those videos. Huh. Well, maybe I shouldn't be watching those BMX videos, right? I'll just draw this character out, I guess. Man, I must be using a lot of internet, I guess, or something. Is this, wait, let's see, what is this on? Oh, okay. I need to lower this quality of this video. I'm like using up all the internet right now. So you might be able to put this video back on. No, let's listen to music. We won't have the video. I think the videos are like using up a lot of the internet, unfortunately. Oops. This is going to be a hard one. Let me bring this a little bit lower. Oh, I dropped, my frame rate's dropped again. What the heck's going on? Okay, I need to just stop using the internet. I don't know why I keep losing frames and stuff. I keep dropping frames and stuff. Oh well. Okay, I gotta turn off all my internet stuff then. Crazy. Yeah, my internet's all messed up right now. Apologize, people. Is it maybe I'm downloading? Am I downloading an update or something? What's going on here? Huh. What's going on here? It's annoying. Oh well, it's okay. Wait, I need to go. I'll be right back. I'm gonna have to resubmit. Disconnected again. Huh. Oh, screw it. Oh my goodness. What's going on here? Yeah, something's going up on here. I don't know what it is. Sorry, everybody. My internet. I think my internet's all messed up. That's why I don't play video games. Because my internet can hardly even take all this. It's like weird. It's like I'm not even doing anything. It's not. I can't do it right now. Okay. I think it's back to normal now. I had a little hang up. I guess I can't watch YouTube videos. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe Twitch is messing up my internet because I'm watching YouTube videos on it. I don't think that would be the case, but who knows? Maybe that's what they're doing. They're like, you can't be watching YouTube videos. We're gonna mess up your internet. let's try and put our music back on now. I don't know what is going on here, but okay, we're watching music again. I think I just had too many things open. What's up, Creative Fit? Man, I've been going through some technical difficulties. My internet's going in and out, so I might abruptly this stream might abruptly end at any moment. I don't know if it was just some sort of surge or something. I don't know what happened, but yeah, 4 hours so far. Yeah, it's been going good. I think the thing is, like, when I go into my room, I'm farther away from the router, and I think it slows my internet down or something like that. This is actually one of the reasons why I actually don't stream video games, because, like, I feel like my internet is just, like, I don't have, like, the most high-speed internet, so I can't really, like, you know. But it's okay, it gets me to draw, I guess, so that's cool. How have you been, Creative Fit? I hope you and your family are getting better from weren't you guys sick or something like that? Man, dude, sorry, man. I do not like getting sick, man. I don't feel like anybody likes getting sick, right? Man, it almost like hurts, huh? It hurts to get sick. What do you think it was, the flu? It feels like something's been going around here. Like, all my friends have been like, I'm getting the flu. And sorry, bro, I'm not putting on a YouTube video because last time I put on a YouTube video, my internet shut off. I don't know if it's Twitch. I'm all tripped out now. They're like, you're not supposed to be watching YouTube videos, or we're gonna shut your internet off. Yeah, the flu. Trying to do a bit of organizing tonight. What are you organizing? Put a little cross right there. think this halo's a little bit too big, eh? Ooh, studio stuff, art supplies. Oh, that's cool. It always just feels good to organize stuff, huh? Just like clean stuff up, you know? I feel like it's always a bit rewarding. Maybe not when you're doing it, but after, you know? Like being in that space, like that organized space. Man, dude, I don't know if you watched the stream yesterday, dude. Oh my goodness, yesterday was a battle, dude. Holy moly, dude. People straight up just think I'm probably crazy. I literally, like, my riding was just so, like, oh my god, it was, like, hard. I have some of these days where just flatland is just, or just BMX riding in general is just hard, man. And, like, yesterday was one of those days. Nothing came easy yesterday. See, a lot of this stuff's just muscle memory, honestly. Like, a lot of my drawings are muscle memory, because I've drawn this little book, like, so many times, you know? But here's the thing why I like, what I've liked about doing, like, the graffiti stuff, is see, like, this armor and stuff. This is honestly where I think graffiti starts helping people out. If you start getting into character design and stuff like that, graffiti actually helps you with armor design. Because it kind of helps you, like, just learn about the abstraction of things. Of shapes. Tons of paperwork to get to later. You think you're going to start streaming next week? It's crazy. Do you know Swifty? The guy that, he's like honestly, he's probably one of the OG Twitch streamers, Swifty. It's crazy because, dude, Swifty just streams, like, his entire, like, work day. He does like literally like 24-hour, he does like 48-hour days. I'm like, man, that's crazy. And he just has it open, like, it's pretty insane, actually. I'm going to try. My daughter has been with me and not feeling well. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, I saw that one where you were, like, animating that cat. That was cool. The other thing is I honestly don't really watch too many streams. So I apologize if you guys are following me and I don't watch your guys' streams. I hop on some every now and then, but I've been trying to I need to get better at that, of just hopping in, saying hi, and generally the streams I watch are just the people that are believers and stuff like that. They're doing like their Bible studies. I'm just curious of what they're talking about. Kind of digging this character. I haven't done a female character in a while. Chick's looking pretty gnarly. For me personally, I think she's pretty gnarly. Let's see her being pretty protected from some demons. Satan, the devil. interrupted. And I see, so I do follow a lot of WoW streamers. I'm like, oh, there's a part of me that wants to like play the new SOD, Season of Discovery. Man, the thing is, I just feel like I don't have enough time to play. I'm going to be honest, I don't even really play any video games at the moment, man. I feel like this is my video game that I'm playing. It's straight up hilarious to me. I mean, I guess, and that's the thing is I've kind of landlocked myself, because I could probably do a WoW stream again. I used to do WoW streams. But I've landlocked myself at the moment because I don't have an Ethernet cord. If I can get an Ethernet cable literally right now at Walmart, and I could start streaming WoW at the moment, but yeah, I haven't gotten it yet because I'm kind of landlocking myself, because I know if I start playing WoW, I'm gonna not be drawing as much. So I've landlocked myself. I don't know if it's for good or for ill, but I think it's for good at the moment because I'm drawing more, and I feel like at the moment in the season I'm in, I feel like I'm a little bit more fruitful in the spirit when I draw, and I give these drawings away to other believers, or even just share it on the internet, right? And I'm not saying that playing like WoW or something is not being fruitful, because you can share the gospel in WoW. I just feel like just where I'm at personally, that's where I'm at. Would need an Ethernet converter USB hub. Yeah. And the thing is, I do have another computer, my old computer. That's what I used to actually stream WoW on. The Ethernet cable is straight connected to it. And since I'm streaming this on my laptop, I don't have an Ethernet cord thing. So I have to buy that little adapter. That sword's pretty cool. This character's not fully in the screen, huh? I was going to do a perspective drawing today, but I was like, I haven't drawn a character. I haven't drawn a good knight in a while. I'll draw the knights. Because the knights really just, honestly, this is just me doing a graffiti piece, honestly. All this, see all this right here? See this little edge right here? It's exactly like doing a graffiti. See this little edge right here? It just reminds me of, I'm just doing a graffiti piece, but I'm just putting it on a proportion grid. We're trying to do the armor gut. So we have the helmet of salvation. Now I know some people say, oh, well, that's a halo. That's not the helmet. Well, I like just saying, just referring that, because it's at least something, right? Helmet of salvation, breastplate of righteousness. I need to do the belt of truth, boots of the gospel of peace, sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God, and the shield of faith, by which you can extinguish all the flaming darts of the evil one. Basically what I draw all the time. Just little variations of things. Okay, let's draw this breastplate. She looks like she's fixing her halo in the mirror of the word. Oh, interesting. Yeah. You just actually reminded me. I actually need to be focusing on this. Because I actually kind of forgot about that. So Brad Rigney, actually one of the MTG artists, he's actually a believer too. So shout outs to Brad Rigney. He said to work on the hardest parts first, which is generally the head, the hands, and I've totally not worked on the hand that way. Actually, reminded me I actually probably should work on this right now instead of all this. This is just kind of easy stuff. This is hard. How are we gonna do this? Let's see here. And also we're trying to follow, see how I have this glove right here? I'm trying to do it over here as well, so let's see about right there, right? And that's actually what I learned from the graffiti. Actually, that's another thing I've learned from the graffiti. So you take one element of your piece and you start adding it to other parts. So see how I have this little cross? You have another little cross right there. We got another little cross. So you have like these three things right here, and see how this armor is over here? See how it has like this circle, and then there's a sharp edge? Circle, circle, sharp edge. Sharp edge, circle. I probably make no sense, but if you get into the graffiti stuff, that's what they do basically. They just balance it out, balance the piece out. Oh, I don't like the hand. I messed it up. Fudge. And it's because I'm not drawing through the form. That's where I'm messing up. I need to draw through the form. Like that. So she has like this weird armor thing right there. How am I gonna replicate that right there? Because it goes actually by her elbow. So how would that look right here? I think it would just look like a giant thing like that. I don't think that's how it looks, but oh well. Painting in park tomorrow, doing some art evangelism. Oh, that's really cool, man. That is really cool, man. I wish I could do it really fast. You know those street artists? You know, actually, I had... for a while, I actually wanted to do these characters. Like, I wanted to actually be out on the street and then do these characters for people. But the thing is I'm not very... I mean, I'd like to consider myself somewhat fast, but I'm not as fast as those street artists, man. Those street artists are literally like amazing. Actually, I've actually been watching a lot of them on YouTube. I've actually been very intrigued on how they do it. What's very interesting about those street artists is a lot of times they don't do an underlayer. You know, like this stuff right here. Like all this, you know, this color, they would basically just do this. See how I'm just doing it with the pencil layer right here? It seems like they just go in, like just straight away with like ink. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, that's crazy. Let's do this like belt buckle thing. Kind of looks like some sort of insect. Looks like a piece of crab or something. Which I should have actually, see, it's kind of weird how we just did that little thing right there, but the reason why I did it is because, see how we did this little thing right here? I'm kind of like taking this little shape and injecting it into that. But now we have to do it on this side, which is going to be a little bit challenging. So let's see here. It goes down right there, goes up, goes like that, and then we'll do like that little thing right there. I think this is probably one of the hardest parts about doing the armor, is like if you do it on this side, you want to kind of balance it on this side, which is kind of challenging. I think you would maybe see a little bit of this little edge right on that one. Darn, that doesn't really look like a belt, does it? Fudge. I might have to put another belt just so it looks more like a belt. I mean, that does look like a belt. I kind of want to have like this armor and then like her just like having like yoga pants on or something. Which I think yoga pants are cool. I'm cool with the yoga pants. Belt is all good. See, this armor is actually a little weird, right? Because I have like, because in all honesty, if you study armor, this plate actually should be more like this, covering this entire segment, and then there actually should be like this gnarly, what's it called? I forgot what the knee pads for the suit of armor is called. It has a specific name, I forgot. And generally I do like, you know, like shin guard and stuff. So she's like super armored up in here. I guess a little bit suggestive right here. When an academy had inside belt for pants and an outside strap for it for cargo. Oh yeah, I forgot that. That's actually something that There are parts where they put the strap like right. I could put like a strap like right there. And also you could put straps right up in there, huh? Interesting. I don't know how I'm going to do this right up in here. These shoes. Boots of the Gospel of Peace. Let's do it like this. Boots of the Gospel of Peace. I'm going to put a peace sign right here. We are trying to be for peace. Oh, that does not look like a boot. Oh my goodness. It kind of does a little bit, but not really. Did a bad job right there. I'm going to have to redo that right there, actually. Let me see if I could replicate it. And so that's what's hard about this. So now if I do this boot over here, I'm going to have to do it over here. Which that is going to look weird. Oh well. Just propping it out a little bit. I actually don't like that at all, but oh well. Why is there just a random peace sign right there? That there needs to be shoelaces right there. Maybe the peace sign would be on the cusp, or the tongue of the, or is that the tongue? What is that called? Whatever that, I think it's the tongue. And this is where the shoelaces would be. That looks a little bit better. Have AI do the second boot. I'm gonna be, dude. You know it's so funny, man. It's like I haven't even been using the AI stuff. I used it 3 times, right? Because right when the AI stuff came out, you had three free attempts, right, to do it. Ever since then, I haven't even touched it. Okay, let's draw a bicycle. It's like, what in the world? Why does this not have a bike? Well, this is spiritual armor, everybody, okay? Okay, so I guess we'll talk about how to draw bikes. I don't know if hardly any BMX riders even watch my stream, which is the most hilarious part. Anyway, if you guys do watch BMX, I mean, if you guys do ride BMX, you guys can learn how to draw bikes. So generally how I've learned how to draw bikes is to do 2 lines, right? We start with just 2 lines. And this 2 line is almost like taking the perspective grid like that we did, but generally 20 inches, right? So we're looking for a 20-inch wheel. It's probably at the, right there, right? At the cusp of the knee. Actually, maybe a little bit more like that, huh? What we're going to do is, how am I going to do this actually? Let me think about this. Because we actually can do it this way, which actually that's probably how I should do it because she's like that. And I guess the shield's kind of like this way, which you may have it that way, huh? I'm confused now. Wait up. I'm confused now. I apologize. Yeah, I think it would be like this, since this is in the perspective like that, right? So for bike would probably be like that. And then we'll just do the front wheel. Forks. Tire, which tires are probably the wheels are probably the hardest part to draw on the bike. We have the stem, and then that will be kind of like in that same perspective. Yeah, okay, so it'll work out. Okay, so how to draw the bike, right? So we or BMX bike anyway, or actually most bikes. So we take this wheel right here, right? And then we do another wheel right here. And then we do another one. It's actually a little bit less. It's probably about that. It's not totally 3. It's probably like, it's about like that. And then we cut that in half like this. And then from this we can build the frame. This isn't really in the camera, huh? Okay, let's see here. This one actually fit pretty good because then we could put a Bible verse right here. Let me draw the shield with the arrows real quick. Jeremy's build a bike coming to it. That's what I kind of wanted to do. But like drawing build a bike, you know? But then somehow like, you know. Man, this camera's really shaky, huh? I think it's because this thing's mounted on something that's shaky. Sorry if it, because I'm like drawing, I see it up, because I have the stream open, I see it just shaking when I'm drawing. I apologize of that. I need to figure out how to get it to not shake. Okay, let's draw this bike. So generally I start with the front wheel. I generally start with the forks and the bars, just right up in this segment right up in here. It takes, if you can figure out that, you can build the rest of the bike. That's what I figured out so far. So this chick's gonna have maybe 15-degree offset forks like me. So we're gonna do a head tube. Yeah, she's gonna have 15-degree offset forks. Now, if you were a crazy person, if you were a mechanical designer, and you place this in perspective and you figured out all the mathematical stuff on how to do it, you can literally draw a perfectly, and I guess I wouldn't say perfectly, but near perfect geometry for all of this stuff if you really wanted to calculate. Oh, this is 15 degrees. Well, you can figure that out in the perspective grid, right? But I'm not that crazy. But there are some people that are crazy. Generally, mechanical designers think that way. Which, shout outs to mechanical designers before you guys use before CAD was developed. Mechanical designers had to draw everything out. Now they just do it as a 3D model thing, which is cool too. But I do like seeing like the old mechanical drawers and stuff like that. It's very, very cool. A lot of work that they put in figuring out everything. She's going to be running like 1.75 width tires. Actually, that doesn't look like 1.75. That probably looks about, I would have to say that looks about maybe 2.0. 2.0 width tires. Okay, so she has her width right here. I think she's going to have more of like a race bike. I don't know if she's going to be a flatlander. Okay, so let's see her. So from here, what we do is we make the head tube go down about right. This is generally where the sprocket would be. So the head tube would be like this. And then from that, we know that that's where the seat post would be. And then from that seat post point, we know that that's, and that's why we drew this line right here, because now we know that that's where the I can't even think right now. Oh my goodness, I'm like brain dead from like talk. It's so weird. I was like talking so much earlier. Now I'm like brain dead. I can't even talk right now. The chainstay. Yeah, chainstay. That's what we're thinking about. Okay, so from here, we have this. Let's put the tire on. It's cool. I always love drawing the bikes because it just makes me feel like if I were like a pro rider, like what kind of geometry do I want, you know? Dude, if there were some gnarly companies out there that would hook me up, I would want to try out some wonky geometry. Just wonkified. That'd be so cool. I wonder if that's what companies do. They're like, oh, what kind of geometry do you want to use? Because sometimes I feel like most people, they don't really like, pick really wonky geometry, but in Flatland, there are some crazy wonky geometries, man. And I think it's awesome. Children's Hospital would build a bike drawing. That would be cool. I wonder how you would even go about like getting into something like that, right? I mean, I guess you would just ask them, maybe send them an email or something like that. Man, this is just on repeat, isn't it? We've been listening to that cheesy Oblivion song for like an hour or 30 minutes or something. Okay, let's draw the stem now. In all honesty, you know what type of bike I would want? I would want a full titanium bike. That's like the in thing. I feel like that's like a weird like in crowd with the Flatland realm. Especially when I saw some of these really gnarly Flatlanders are like, dude, I have a full type bike. I'm like, what in the world? Okay, let's draw the stem. What kind of stem? We're gonna have a front load stem. Front load, that looks to be what? 50 millimeter front load stem. It looks to be what, maybe I'm gonna have to roughly guess 5 bars, maybe actually 8-inch rise bars. It's kind of funny. It's like you can almost just like think about a bike, you know, just building your bike up. I don't know, should I have it behind the shield? I think I'm actually gonna have it behind the shield. Or no, that wouldn't make sense. So this is actually very confusing right here what I'm doing. Yeah, I guess it would be behind the shield maybe. Or no, it wouldn't. It would be in front of the shield, I think. Now the thing is I would want to put the lever right here, but she's going to be like more UK. It's kind of funny if you guys don't know, UK riders, a lot of them have their back brake on their left hand, which is very odd. I'm like, why do you guys do that? Like, are you guys just weird? Like, what is going on here? I've never known anybody in America that puts their back brake on their left hand. It's weird, but I don't know, maybe we will make this a flatline bike now I think. No, we won't. Let's make it a normal bike. With brakes. Okay, well, we drew the skeleton of the bicycle. I'm getting tired, everybody. I need to finish this out. But it is fun. It is fun. I'm sure people are still watching this. Get some likes out. What are we doing here? Let me think about this. Okay, we're gonna build this out. This like this. Maybe put the pupils in there. Oh, dude, the pupils are always so hard for me. I guess we'll just try. Let's just place them in this. It's very vague, I guess. Oh yeah, we gotta draw like the arrows, or the darts. Oh, I'm tired. We're tired, everybody. I'm really gonna try and grind this drawing out. We're almost done. I'm almost at that point where I just want to like browse the internet. You know what, maybe I need some different music. That's probably what I need. I need some different music. That music putting me to sleep. Yes, this is what. That's probably why I was getting all lazy. That freaking music was putting me to sleep. It's kind of weird the vibes that music would bring to people. Oops. I totally messed those up though. Okay, let's finish this bike out, I guess. How do this Colt Sect forks go? They look like fudge. I forgot what they look like. I literally have some of those forks. I just forgot what they looked. I know they have a. I think they fudge. I forgot how they went. I don't know. These are different forks, I guess. So work on this and work on that so I don't smear it. So like one piece cranks, let's try and make them look three. What do you think about Venice Beach Creative Fit? You like Venice Beach? I feel like when I hear a lot of people bring up Venice Beach, like when they live in California, they're like, I don't like Venice Beach. But honestly, I really like Venice Beach. I like the vibes there. Yes and no. just like how there's a lot of artists you can meet. That's why I like Venice Beach. Because I feel like Long Beach, like, I mean, you might see some people like just drawing randomly on the, but generally you kind of don't. I don't know, unless you like go to a coffee shop or something. Usually too worried about my car still being there to chill. Would be nice if I was dropped off. Oh, okay, I see. Do you do the trash bag thing? I put trash bag, or I use like, you know, I put like trash bags, like empty trash bags, you know. And what I do is I kind of like make the, if I have anything in the back seat, I kind of like cover it with trash bags and stuff like that. Otherwise people like break your windows. The other crank, it got really messed up right up in there, but got the straddle cable. Got the brake cable right here. I put my kids' educational books over my equipment. I think the other reason why I like Venice Beach is because like I've seen so much stuff about like Arnold, you know, like Gold's Gym and stuff like that, and so I always just thought that was cool. I'll put a cross right there. Little Easter egg.
At the President's Day sale, save up to $700 on ceiling.
Yeah, these bars look weird. I don't know. I'm just rushing it to get it done. Oh, this drawing's cheesy. The whole bike thing is so funny. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I really dig the bike thing, but oh well. For this one, anyway. I feel like I messed some stuff up. Let's see if I get these eyes in here. Be a little bit more confident. I think eyes are so hard to do. The reason why I think eyes are so hard to do is because if I mess it up, I have to erase that and then draw the eye again. Let's write the verse right here. This one seems a little bit more sketchy. I almost just feel like I want to ink it out just to make it more solid, but okay, what verse are we going to put in? That you need a rule. All female characters need to be riding. You can will female BMX ridership into existence. There actually is a good amount of female BMX riders, but flatland BMX riders, that's definitely a different question. There's not many flatland female flatland BMX riders. Okay, what verse are we gonna put in here? Let's see here. In all circumstances, take up the shield of faith with which you can extinguish all the flaming darts of the evil one. I think I'm gonna do that one. In all circumstances, take up the shield of faith with which you can extinguish all the flaming darts of the evil one. I'm going to really be pushing it, trying to fit it in here, I think. I mean, I guess it'll fit in here. It's just, I don't know. You know what's weird is I actually write at an angle. I don't write like straight on like that. I actually have to turn the page for some reason. Okay, in all circumstances, Ephesians 6:16. Push this like this. Maybe I could push it like this so it seems like I'm writing normally. No, I guess not. I'm gonna write it really small. In all Here, I need to wait up. I have the entire thing up in here. I need to bring up just that verse, otherwise I'm going to get confused. Ephesians 6:16. See, now that's actually something we could think about too, right? You could literally, if this verse says we could take up the shield of faith in all circumstances, you could draw a shield of faith in any little drawing, right? Like even in the corner. That's how I see it. And also, I need to make sure I spell this right. And also, take up the shield of faith. Of faith, comma, are you gonna watch the Super Bowl? I'm gonna be honest, I don't really watch too many team sports, but I'm just watching the Super Bowl because my friends are watching the Super Bowl. With which you can extinguish all the flaming darts of the evil one. My hand hurts writing for some reason. It's because I'm writing all small or something, but of the evil one. I wonder how I should put it. Should I put it up in here or like right there? I'm gonna just put it like right down the bottom. Darn, this isn't even gonna fit on the thing. I need to move this camera. It's like right on the edge. I'm using that thing right at the edge. I need to actually, or actually maybe I can move this camera just like this.
Nicely. Let's see how he did it. Iron's advanced health, healthy digestion, sends prebiotics here.
I kind of feel like I could add something in here.
Iron's for life.
Every year, thousands of athletes disappear in clutch moments due to falling hydration levels. They've been told how you feel yourself doesn't matter. And just like that, you're gone. Get yourself back in the game. Get yourself a Gatorade. Rehydrate, replenish, refuel.
Draw a little bunny rabbit. Flames over here. Put my signature. I guess I put my signature down here. Guess we could do a longer one, or we could just do one right there like I normally do. Just a little one. I wonder what would happen if I start doing it like this. Just like with the green pencil too. I mean, maybe I could just have it like that, because then it kind of like, you can tell it's a little signature right there, and it's like kind of like almost like a little watermark. Well, no, I'll do it with the pencil. Cairo symbol up in there. Put a little Cairo symbol right there. I want to add some stuff in here. I just don't know what to add. I'm just doing all these like minute little details now. Really not that important, but have a good day, travelers, and remember, for all your Trent traveling, you spelled Trent wrong. You're pretty close though. A lot of people spell it that way. Trent traveling, BMX needs, check out Jamie's Amazon shop, Ezekiel's Wheels and Spokes. Free shipping with all orders over 35. That's funny. This is how you spell Trent. Trent. It's like, I wonder if that, I mean, normal people say Trent. Maybe it's Treant. Some people also call them this. Ent. That's funny. This guy a little right there. Little monkey. Little monkey. I need to erase this just a little bit. Oh, dude, I need like one of those sharp little erasers, man. Treant. Maybe that's how they pronounce it. Maybe I've been pronouncing it wrong this entire time. I'm about to call it a day. This got really confusing right up in here. It's very like there's so much stuff going on right here. I got pretty confused, and I kind of didn't like this right here, but it's okay. Especially this got very jumbled up. This was very hard today. I didn't know if I should put the shield in front. I actually still think I should. No. The bike would be in front of the shield one in that. Okay, I'm just gonna get a thumbnail and we'll call it a day now. Oh wait, that's what I was supposed to do. So with this piece of wood right here, actually see how I clip it right here? I clip it on the sides because see how this is like flipping up over right here? It's hard to get like a good thumbnail and take a picture of it. So what I do is I have this piece of wood right here, and I have these little clippers to kind of like spread to get it all straight. Look at that, I almost drew the same exact shield. It's just muscle memory. I just draw the same stuff over again. Okay, let's see here. There we go. See how it like holds it better? And then we could go over here and actually I need to be more straight up like that to get it more level. I'm like scared to hit the face. I feel like I should make the face just a little bit more prominent. Yes, I can actually do that right now. I'd look at it. I'm just so scared to hit it. It's not as prominent as it should be, huh? Okay, I think this is the thumbnail. Push this a little bit to this. There we go. Holy moly, everybody, we're done. I mean, I kind of want to put some laces right there, but no, I'm not going to do it. Maybe I could put some mail. I just keep thinking about all these little things I should put in, but I don't want to touch it anymore. As we get some close-ups before I really go in. I want some close-ups of the head. There's the cross necklace. There's the little seed of faith right there. There's actually another little cross right there. There's the belt buckle. This hand was hard to do. This part I actually messed up, I think, because she's wearing like this bun ponytail thing. But then she has this halo. I actually probably should have done the halo a little bit more up. Yeah. This little thing, look at this little thing. This little thing is weird. You got a little peace sign right there. And that's the character, everybody. Actually, I did change something with the bike. See how I did these as little markings as the chain? Normally I don't do that. Normally I would do a straight line, but I was like, you know what, I'm going to make a little dots for the chain. And that's basically the drawing, everybody. I don't know what else to say about it. fully in it. What's wrong with this one? Oh my god, I know you're right. It has almost been 6 hours. Holy Toledo. This is insanity, huh? Insanity, everybody. But it's okay. It's fine. Man, it's too... I guess I could put a BMX thumbnail right over here, and then the Bible study will be right here. Try not to doom scroll too long after this. I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow. I'm just going to, because the thing is, my friends, I'm probably going to hang out with some friends and stuff like that, so getting ready for the Super Bowl thing now. I'm going to be honest, I'm not very much of a, actually, you know what? Actually, I forgot something. I'm going to actually add one more thing. I'm going to add a little Easter egg, because this is the only company that's ever hooked me up, so I always forget. I'm sorry, but this is the only company that's ever hooked it up, so I'm going to add a little Easter egg in here. Literally. I don't know why. Sometimes I ask God, I'm like, God, out of all the companies, why has this company has been the only company to help me out, basically? But I'm down with it. They're cool. I grew up with a lot of the being inspired by a lot of them, so I'm cool with it. Now, if you probably don't know what that is, but if you if you're a BMX rider, you definitely know what that is. Take care. Catch you next week, unless I catch you in Wings. You know, am I even following Wings? I need to follow that person. I feel so bad because there's so many people I feel like I'm not following. I need to just start following a bunch of people. Maybe I kind of want to maybe light this up a little bit more. There we go. That's pretty good now. Should I put a little pencil in there? I don't know if I should, huh? It's kind of weird. We'll just have it like that. I'm just kind of I'm just idling it a little bit just because it makes it easier for me to catch the thumbnail. Yeah, peace out, guys. Thanks for tuning in, anybody that watches these things. This one was definitely... these characters take a lot longer than the graffiti piece. I could probably do 5 graffiti pieces with one of these characters, actually. That's actually the crazy part. Because these characters, I have to think about a lot of the geometry and proportions and stuff like that. So there's a lot more thinking involved. Okay, everybody. Well... peace out, guys, and let us remember, in all circumstances, take up the shield of faith, with which you can extinguish all the flaming darts of the evil one. Let us adorn ourselves with the armor of God, and let us seek first the kingdom of God. Peace out, guys. Blessings to you guys, and have a good one. Farewell. I'm out of here. Peace out, Creative Fit. Thanks for tuning in, bro.